Good morning, everybody. Because of the snow, it's going to be a little bit different today. Instead of our live lessons, we are going to be participating in some of our character curriculum activities. Now, me and Mrs. Oldfield are going to be posting an activity that you can have a go at home. And then you will also win an extra prize if you have a go at 4 of the activities posted by another class. Okay, so the activities that we're going to be doing, that I've chosen to do with you today, is an art task. Because we have been focusing on mini beasts this week, as that is our new science topic, I am going to create a mini beast using some materials from home. Now, because it is our school mascot, I've chosen to do a bumblebee. All right, and for this art task, you need a few things. I'm going to show you in a minute. Don't worry if you don't have many ideas on what to do. I'm going to put lots of ideas onto the classroom for you. All right, so to make your mini beast, your bee, you will need a toilet roll tube, some glue, some scissors, and a yellow and black pen, and some paper. Okay, so my first task is I'm going to wrap some paper around my toilet roll tube. Now, you may choose to colour straight onto the toilet roll tube, which is absolutely fine, but I've chosen to wrap some paper around it. Okay, so you need to measure how much paper you need to go around there, and then once you've measured, you need to cut it out yourself. All right, once you've done that and you've got some paper, so I'm going to cut it out. I'm going to cut it out now. Okay, so I've got my paper, and that should fit perfectly around my tube like that. Okay, once you have cut your paper out, you need to colour it. All right, so I've chosen to do black and yellow stripes as I'm doing a bee. All right, so you will need. I coloured mine before the video to save some time, but you will need to colour yours. When you have coloured your sheet of paper, it needs to be glued on. All right, so you need to put some glue onto your paper. If you haven't got any glue at home, don't worry. All right, you could just colour straight onto the toilet roll holder. Okay, so I'm going to stick my piece of paper onto my toilet roll holder, my toilet roll tube, and it should look a little bit like that. Okay, once you've done that, it is time to start decorating your bee. All right, so I'm going to start off by cutting out some eyes. All right, so I'm just going to use small circles made out of plain paper, all right, for my eyes. And I will be putting lots of ideas on the classroom for you, so if you don't want to do this one, there are lots of different ones that you can do. So once you've cut out one eye, put your glue on, and you can stick it on to your paper. So that is one. Then you need another one. So it doesn't have to be a bee. Any mini beast is fine, any animal. All right, I've just chosen to do a bee because it is our mascot for school. All right, once you've done one, so it looks like that, you can stick another one on here. All right, so it should look a little bit like that. Once you've done that, you can grab a black pen and you can colour in the eyes. Okay, so it should look a little bit like that. All right, next, I am going to cut out some wings. All right, so using my paper, I'm going to cut out an oval shape out of my paper. If you are struggling to cut these out, you can always ask an adult at home. And then you have to put your glue at the bottom part of the wing. Okay, you only have to put the glue on the bottom part because the rest isn't going to be touching the cardboard. Right, so I've only put the glue on the little bit at the end. Then you can stick on one of your wings. All right, so there we have one of the wings, and it's time to cut out the second one. All right, so I've just cut out another. I'm going to stick the glue just on the end of the paper. And I'm going to stick there. Okay, so it should look a little bit like this. Right, you may want to draw a mouth for your bee. If you do, you will just need to make sure that you do it on the yellow part, so it looks a little bit like that. Okay, to make sure they're joined up. Okay. Right, next, I'm going to cut out 2 small strips of paper. Look a little bit like that. And then I'm going to colour in black Alright, so it should look a little bit like this. You are then going to stick glue on the white bit. So you're going to leave a little white bit at the bottom. You're going to stick glue on that part. Okay? Then you are going to stick it inside of the tube. Alright? So it should look a little bit like this. Okay, you're going to then do that again for the next part. So I'm going to cut another small strip of paper. Again, I'm going to colour in my piece of paper. So I'm going to colour in my bit of paper. Black again, making sure I leave a little white part at the bottom. Okay, and you should have something that looks a little bit like the same again, like that. Stick your glue on your white part. Alright. And stick it in exactly the same place. So it should look a little bit like that. Okay. So then you can choose if you would like to decorate the wings or put any more decorations down here. Alright. But that is how I would like you to make a mini beast. Alright. You don't have to do this one and you don't have to use this materials. I'm going to put on the classroom lots of ideas for you to do at home. So if you don't have some of these materials that I've used, have a look what I've put in the classroom. You may find one that you can do. Alright, and I would like you to have a go at creating an animal or a mini beast and then uploading it onto the classroom. Remember, if you have a go at my challenge and Mrs. Oldfield's challenge, you are going to get your marks for the day. And then if you have a go at 4 more challenges from the other classrooms, then you will be put into a prize draw. Alright, so I'm looking forward to seeing all of your entries. Alright, have fun everybody. Thank you.